Hi traders, before we get into the main focus of this video, I want to let you know that you can download a free Forex robot for MT4 and MT5 that has lots of indicators and candlestick patterns built in by using the link in the description below. So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Dark Gold EA, a fully automated trading robot designed for both MT4 and MT5, and it is built specifically for scalping and trend-based trading across multiple assets like gold, forex pairs, and even crypto. In this video, we are going to be testing the MT5 version. Okay, so let's just go ahead and break it down step by step, starting from the MQL5 marketplace. So right here on the MQL5 marketplace, we can see that Dark Gold EA is priced around 199 US dollars, and it is designed as a fully automated system. Okay, so from the description, one thing that stands out immediately is that this EA is built around a support and resistance based system. Okay, specifically using the dark support resistance logic. All right, we can see that it also mentions something very important. The EA is highly customizable. That tells me this is not a plug and play type of robot. You actually need to understand how to adjust settings depending on market conditions. Another key detail is that the EA can operate in both trend following mode and counter trend mode. All right. So whether you trade trend following strategies or counter trend strategies, this EA meets both trading styles. All right. Another key information is that it is optimized for assets like gold, Bitcoin, Euro USD, and GBP USD. Okay, so it's not restricted to just one market. Now let's talk about the core features and, more importantly, what they actually mean in real trading, right? First, the support and resistance based logic. Now, this is essentially the foundation of the EA. It uses dynamically calculated support and resistance levels to determine where price is likely to react. Why this matters is simple. These levels are where liquidity sits. So instead of entering randomly, the EA is reacting to key price zones. All right. The advantage here is precision, but the limitation is that in fast moving or highly volatile markets, price can easily break through these levels, leading to false entries. Next, we have the trend following and counter trend flexibility. All right, by default, the EA follows the trend. All right, meaning it trades in the direction of momentum, but you can switch it to counter trend if needed. This is powerful because trend following works best in strong directional markets. Counter trend works better in ranging or overextended conditions. All right. Now, the downside is that switching between these modes without proper testing can lead to inconsistent performance. Okay. Now, we also have full external parameter control. This means everything from the risk to the lot size to entry logic and filters, they can be adjusted. That's great for optimization, especially if you are someone who likes to fine tune strategies. But it also means that if you don't know what you are doing, you can easily over optimize and create unrealistic expectations. Another important feature is the time filter. All right, this allows the EA to trade only during specific hours. This is especially useful for scalping strategies because certain sessions like the London or New York, have better liquidity, and also because avoiding low volume periods can reduce false signals, right? But again, if set incorrectly, you might miss good trading opportunities. Now that we understand how the EA is structured, let's just quickly move into the strategy tester and actually see how it behaves in real market conditions. All right. So I'm going to be running this back test starting from around the beginning of the year. Now, just to mention, while this gives us a good idea of how the EA behaves, a longer back test across multiple market conditions is always more reliable than a short sample period. Okay, and then we're going to be using the H1. Feel free to use whatever time frame you prefer. And here we go. Let's just start the test. Okay, so we can see the dark gold dashboard being displayed here alongside trades being opened and closed. We can see the trade history being printed on the chart, right? The trade history showing alongside, profits that have been made, right? Okay, so if we take a closer look, you can see that most of the times these scalping trades are taken around support and resistance zones. If you look at all these trades, very, very quick trades, you can see the profits, very tiny profits, 0.51, 0.51, $1.61, $0.52, and all of that, right? So just tiny, tiny bits of profit. Okay, so far about $12, $13 and counting in profit. So this tells me that this EA is a proper scalper, right? It's and also it seems not to just be randomly entering trade. Um, you know, it seems to be waiting for price interaction with structure. We can also see that it can execute multiple trades at a time, or back-to-back trades at a time, right? So if multiple positions start building, this can act like a layered entry system, right? The EA is either reconfirming signal or reacting to a new level forming, right? Okay, so the trade executions are quite fast because it's a scalping strategy. You can see the entry and exits are almost very close to each other. Okay, so at this point, we're just going to be fast forwarding to the end of the testing so that we can analyze the results. All right. So we're just going to wait a couple of minutes for the results to be displayed. Okay, so the results are now out, and we had a total net profit of 130 US dollars from an initial deposit of 3,000 US dollars, and we can see that there were a total of 210 trades. Right, but during the course of the backtesting, we saw that the profit per trade was very small. Right, we can see here short trades were 89, long trades 121, 97.75% of the short trades were profitable, 96.69% of the long trades were profitable. So we had a high win rate, actually, a high win rate, but the largest profit trade was 71.60. Largest loss trade was minus 37.89. The average profit trade was just 1.3, as you can see, but the average loss trade was about 22.55. So just this tells me that there is a poor risk to reward ratio. Okay. But keep in mind that these are historical results and they depend heavily on the risk settings used, the lot size, configuration, and market conditions during the test. So different settings can actually produce very different outcomes. This is why optimization and forward testing are very important before using any EA in a live environment. So if you found any value in this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on your notifications for more valuable insights. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.